Good morning. This is day 2 of Holy Week little devotions with Pastor JJ in the morning with my coffee. Before we start, I did want to show you guys this awesome mug. It says, "I like to party, and by party, I mean stay at home and write sermons." Um, this is a coffee mug one of the kids in the youth group gave me a couple of years ago, and I love it, and I use it all the time. So, anyways. Um, today, today I wanted to talk about how churches are canceling Easter service, and we want to talk about love of neighbor. I've saw a lot of news articles in the last couple of weeks about churches that have decided to continue to hold services despite the stay-at-home order. That's causing a lot of friction and contention in our society. Because, I mean, some of these churches are even rather large. There was one I heard about that had 1,800 people showing up for service, like 1,800 people showing up, gathering in the same place, not social distancing, not, spacing out or anything like that. Um, and it's just it's a real dangerous thing. And so the police are getting involved and pastors are actually getting arrested. There was another story, I believe it was out in California, of a church it was a little church that was meeting in a temporary space, and they didn't have a church building yet, and they announced that they were still going to have services, and so the landlord changed the locks on the building so they physically couldn't get in to worship. And there's this back and forth, and I guess I just wanted to say that, like, the First Amendment is very clear. We have the freedom of religion. When this all comes to like court cases and all that kind of stuff, I really think these churches, these pastors, they're not going to serve jail time. They're gonna be free, and they're gonna win these court cases and whatnot, probably. Um, but it's not really about the legal ramifications. It's not about whether we can get away with it legally. It should be about love of neighbor. And what is the most loving thing for us to do as churches? And I believe the most loving thing we can do is to shut down our buildings and do everything we can to slow down the growth of this virus. That's the most loving thing we can do. Even if are exempt from these rules, even if we can get away with, gathering in the worship spaces, it's still more loving to run a live stream video or a pre-recorded service or something like that, do it on Zoom or whatever churches have been doing. Because that's more loving. Because love is not always something that we want to do. Loving someone doesn't always mean doing something we want to do. I don't like getting up in the middle of the night to change diapers, but I do it because I love my children. I don't love doing the dishes. Sometimes I even let them pile up, but I do the dishes because I love my wife. And right now she's recovering. She just had a baby, and so I'm helping out around the house. I want to do everything I can because I love my wife, and I certainly don't love missing church on Sunday. I miss it. I miss gathering together with all of my people, my friends, my church family. I miss it. I want to meet on Sunday, but it is the most loving thing we can do is to not meet on Easter Sunday. And so I guess this weekend, if you're missing services for Maundy, Thursday, and Good Friday, and especially Easter Sunday, if you're missing those services, and you're feeling bummed about that, remember, what we're doing is an act of love. It's not, darn, I don't get what I want. This is an opportunity for us to demonstrate love. Easter Sunday is an opportunity for us to demonstrate love by doing something we don't want to do. Just like Jesus Christ did something for us that he probably did not want to do. I really doubt he wanted to die on the cross. It doesn't sound like that was a fun activity. But he did it because he loves us, and that's our example. And so we will close down our churches and we will stay home for Easter, not because it's what we want to do, but because we love our neighbors. It's not fun, and I get it. I'm with you. All right? It's not what we want to do, but it's because we love our neighbors. So I encourage you, please stay home this weekend. If you are in a place where there's a stay-at-home order, please stay home this weekend and view it as an opportunity for love. You guys have a great day.